Productivity was something I struggled with for many years. Kicking lazy habits isn't so easy when you've been repeating them for most of your teenage and young adult life. Still to this day, those lazy habits do their best to sneak back into my day, and sometimes they do just that, sidetracking my progress and bringing out that grumpy side of myself as I'm disappointed in my actions.
I'm so weak.
Luckily, in the last 6 months or so, I found some loopholes that allow me to stay productive without burning the candle at both ends. Also freeing up time for me to do things like cheer on my Las Vegas Raiders. A mistake I made frequently is when I would do something like edit a video. I would be so absorbed into it that I would work hours straight, skipping meals and sometimes forgetting to drink water. After these editing sessions, I would feel so drained and tired, I couldn't do anything for the rest of the day, and sometimes that exhausted feeling carried into the next day. Now, I do have issues with my eyes being very sensitive to screens, and even when I wear my orange glasses of manliness, I still have to take breaks, or else it feels like, what's that ride at the fair? I used to like it when I was a kid, but if I went on it twice, it would mess me up. I think it was called the octopus. It gives me a weird drain fatigue, almost like I'm dizzy and what do they call it when vision eye fatigue, when you look at screens for too long? Screen fatigue or something like that. However, whatever it is, it just takes me away. Studies show that we lose focus around the 20-minute mark. There's a really popular technique that I love to use called I believe it's called the Pomodoro technique. Hopefully I didn't butcher that. How it works is you work for 25 minutes and then you take a 5-minute break. So how I use it, because I don't do it right on the money, I don't set a timer. I'll work in between 20 and 30 minutes and then allow myself a 5-minute break. If I'm having a meal, obviously it will be a longer break. I try to stay off my technology while I'm eating and only single task. That doesn't always work out, but I do try to do that. And then I started applying that technique to everything that I do. So if I'm editing, I apply that technique. If I'm filming, I apply that technique. If I'm at the gym, I don't apply it because it doesn't really work at the gym. But you can definitely use it when you're studying. You can use it when you are cleaning the house, whatever you need to do in your day, the Pomodoro technique. I like to look at my time on my laptop and just every 20 to 30 minutes be like, okay, I got to take a breather. And it really helps your energy levels sustain throughout the day. And you don't have that overdrive. You don't have that fatigue from working too many hours straight. Alpha waves in the brain are associated with being in a flow state and operate in between 8 and 12 hertz. I've only been using this technique for the last little while, and it's brought my mind into an incredible state of calm while I brainstorm and do research for my videos. Alpha waves are present when we do activities like meditation or when we're practicing mindfulness. Alpha waves are what keep us focused and improve our performance. There was a study done in 2015 and it showed a 7% increase on average in creativity on 20 people when they were given 10 hertz transcranial alternating current stimulation of the frontal cortex. That's pretty cool. It's also known to reduce heart rate, blood pressure, and sweating. There's a greater function of the digestive system, deeper relaxation of the muscles, increased oxygen and blood flow to the brain. That's some pretty awesome benefits. Basically, how I came across it is I just searched in YouTube study music, and Alpha Waves music was the very first one. And as soon as I put it on and went back to my work, I instantly noticed the reduced stress and I instantly felt more calm, and I was like, wow, this feels nice. And of course I was like, is this a placebo? So then I did some research and found that information. It's something I would highly recommend because I do find when I'm working on my computer, I can get stressed out easily. However, when I'm playing this music, it really calms me down. So if you're studying, if you're a student, if your career involves you being on a computer all day, I would highly recommend some Alpha Brainwaves music, and I'm sure I've shown a little bit of B-roll to show which one that I've been listening to. As a content creator, I'm very critical of my own videos. I'm always seeing these small mistakes that other people may not even notice. At times I'll fix it, and then if I'm too far in and feel like I can improve on it in the next video, I'll just let it be. I used to be really hard on myself, and I feel we all are when it comes to our hobbies, our studies, our career, where we overanalyze and we over-critique ourselves, and even when we've done good work, we don't appreciate it. And I think it's important to try to look at it from an outside perspective, try to look at it with fresh eyes. For me, with a video, I will go do something else for 5 hours, and then I'll come back and I'll watch the video all the way through, and that way I have more of a fresh perspective. And remember to remind yourself of all the work that you've done and what you've accomplished, and that all the hours that you have put into it should be appreciated, and try to be as grateful as you can. I know it's hard. I'm like saying this, I'm like, Jax, you're always critiquing your own videos. You're always really hard on yourself. I'm learning slowly but surely to be a little bit nicer and try to treat myself the way that I would treat somebody that I care about. That's a rule from Jordan Peterson's book that I've been trying to apply to my life. Alright guys, that is it. If you guys found this helpful, give it a big thumbs up. Make sure to subscribe if you're new, and I'll see each and every one of you in the next video. Much love guys. Take care.